Good morning. It is great to be at the Democratic National Convention. Other than Will Cheek, I don't think anybody here has been to as many conventions maybe as me. Anybody other than Will been here before 1976 to a convention? Will was with Andrew Jackson. Great convention. Will brought it and took it out and made Andrew Jackson the nominee. I want to thank you, Will, for that. You did a great job. These conventions are phenomenal. You see people you haven't seen for years and get to hear great speakers. Jim mentioned something. Michelle was phenomenal. Deval Patrick was great. He was unbelievable. The speeches were great. What Michelle said was so important last night about change. Change does not come overnight. Change is evolutionary, not revolutionary. It only took about 90 years from the time Teddy Roosevelt, a Republican, first talked about national health care to the point of getting national health care. And we came a long way. We came from Teddy Roosevelt, a Republican, introducing national health care to a period where I guess it was later taken up by Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, and Hubert Humphrey for sure. And Medicaid and Medicare, great Democratic victories in '65. But Richard Nixon, a Republican president, advanced national health care in 1972 campaign. And then we've got to think. We've got to be bipartisan as much as we can. That's the new kind of buzzword for being bipartisan. We have to thank Mitt Romney for passing health care in Massachusetts, which was the foundation of Obamacare. Thank you, Mitt Romney. The Democrats took it, and the Republicans forgot. They had some kind of Republican Zionists. And they forgot their roots. They forgot Teddy Roosevelt. They forgot Richard Nixon. They forgot Mitt Romney. They forgot Bob Dole, who was for the same plan. And the Democrats passed health care that this country needed to put us with the rest of the industrialized nations as a country that cared for its sick and didn't say that bankruptcy and some kind of an accident or a disease to put you into bankruptcy and protect you. Ashley Judd did a great job yesterday reminding you of all the different things that you get with health care. Pre-existing conditions, staying on your parents' insurance, free checkups, free preventative care. There's so many good things, and it's going to reduce the deficit. Ashley did forget the University of Memphis basketball team yesterday. Yeah, Memphis is part of the state too. Will, you remember Andrew Jackson founded Memphis. And so she roots for UT and Vanderbilt. I guess she doesn't root for Memphis because she loves John Calipari. We root for Memphis. It's been an honor being in the Congress and representing the 9th District. And it's been an honor working with Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi had her program celebrating the 25 years as a congressperson. She is one of the outstanding women leaders in the history of this nation. I've never seen a lady that works so hard. She's so focused. She raises money. She keeps the party together. She counts the votes. She knows the issues upside and backwards and forwards. She is just phenomenal. It's been, my first goal was to make Nancy Pelosi speaker, breaking that glass ceiling. And then I've gotten to work with President Obama. National health care was one of the great nights. We passed that, we all celebrated on the floor. It was a great victory. It's amazing, but we have to thank Justice Roberts for maintaining it. Justice Roberts, let's hear it for Justice Roberts. He didn't do too good in Bush v. Gore. We know Al Gore got the most votes. Al Gore should have been president, but he made it come back here. Lillie Ledbetter, was she phenomenal last night? And historic vote that was. First bill the president signed. We worked on Lillie Ledbetter. We had minimum wage increase. We cared about the middle class and the working person. When you looked at the floor last night, and I walked around the floor, it didn't look at all like the Republican convention. It was the quilt that is America. It is the diversity that is America. And that's why we are going to win and why we need to win. But Jim is so right. We need to make sure voters are registered. And Jim's got an opponent, and I've got an opponent. My opponent's one of the guys that ran against John Tanner. Spent $4 million running against John Tanner. He'll spend millions of dollars running against me. They're going to be TV ads, just like George Romney's ads. And they're going to be all kinds of distortions and a lot of outright lies. Because that's what television advertising has resulted in. And that's what Citizens United have given the Koch brothers and Sheldon Adelson the ability to do. And they're going to say everything about Barack Obama you can imagine. Before this election is over, people are going to think, because they're going to tell them, that Barack Obama is in Helmand Province raising poppies with the Afghanis and selling them in Harlem. And he's a hermaphrodite, having sex and being married to all kinds of different people. It's going to be unbelievable what they're going to be saying about Barack Obama, and they're not going to be saying much nicer things about me. So you need to work. When you go home, make sure people vote. It'll be their last chance to vote for President Obama. They need to vote for Jim Cooper. I hope they'll vote for me and vote for other Democrats. We need to win back the House and Senate. I can't even recognize the Democratic Party when I went back. I went back to Nashville last year for the first time since I left in 2006. There were so many people there I didn't know, and the way they vote, I mean, it is awful. Craig Fitzhugh, you've got a tough job. You've got to put up with those folks. That's the party of no, not K-N-O-W, but N-O. They don't know, and they don't want to know. And they spurn science. They don't believe in global warming. When they laughed at the statement that the president cared about stopping the oceans from rising, that was unbelievable. They don't care about science. And it's ironic that the Tea Party, which is the base of Eric Cantor's hold on John Boehner and on the House of Representatives, was founded basically on opposition to the TARP, which President Bush sponsored. I voted for it because it was the right thing to do. It saved this country. But a lot of Republicans voted for it, and they've forgotten about it, and now they're all in financial services raising money from the bankers and doing what the bankers in Wall Street want. They've forgotten why they came about. And it's a danger to this country because they don't understand the future, they're not prepared for the future, and they're not preparing this country for the future. I thank you for the opportunity to be an at-large delegate. I thank you for the opportunity to represent the 9th Congressional District and work with Jim Cooper on behalf of Tennessee. I thank you for your work I know you're going to do to help Jim and me and the President this fall. Are you fired up? Yeah. Ready to go? Fired up? Ready to go? Obama! We're going to win. Thank you.